What's up and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to tell you about my Ancestry.com experience and the success story that my family had with Ancestry DNA. So it all started and towards the end of 2017. This lady reached out to my mom and it was just an unknown number, and we searched it and it came from California. She said she was looking for DNA related to the Miller family, which is my last name, and how she was just doing genealogy and how she was related. So of course my mom was willing to talk to her and give her as much information as we had, but little did we know that like 4 or 5 months later that she would actually become a part of our family. So fast forwarding through like all the question stages, like from November, like towards the end of 2017 into 2018, it was around May. I was taking finals my first year of college. I was finishing my first year of college, and that's when my parents came to my school and were picking me up for some reason, and they broke the news to me that my dad had another sister that he's never known about for all these years, and that they shared the same mother, and that her daughter has the same exact name as me. So she has 4 daughters and they're all beautiful, and she named one of her oldest daughters Raven, and that's just so ironic because my name isn't so common. It's not like a Madison or a Mackenzie, but it's just such a cool experience to be able to bond over that, and it's just pretty amazing. But that's not where it stops. So going back and forth talking to Edrin, my new aunt, they decided that they were going to come to Missouri as soon as possible. And so August of 2018, my youngest cousin and my new aunt, they flew in from Los Angeles, California to Kansas City, and that's where we picked them up at the airport and where I met them for the first time. And just, it was such an overwhelming experience. Like, you were hugging a person you didn't know, but at the same time, it's like you knew them already. And I'm so emotional just thinking about it because it was just such a happy day, and just we connected with them so much and just picked up right where we stopped texting, and like all the questions were answered, and we just felt so connected. And she stayed with us for a week, and we just got to show her around Missouri specifically, and just kind of show her all the things and get to talk to her about any questions we had, and just really just get to bond over time that we missed. And from that experience, we met up with a woman that she had matched with as well on the Miller side, and this woman knew so much genealogy about our side of the family. She told us about grave sites and all these people and how we're related, and like great-great-grandparents and my dad's grandparents that he never got to meet, and we actually got to go see their grave sites while my aunt and my cousin were in Missouri. It was just really cool because it was just literally like less than an hour away, and we got to go down there and just see their grave sites and kind of put the puzzle pieces together and just kind of get closure on our family's history, because really we don't know that much. So what's really interesting about this story is Edrin is on my dad's mother's side. However, my dad has never known his biological father. So with Edrin's experience with Ancestry, it took her 2 years to link it together and find her biological mother and her other families, because her other family members, because she is adopted and she had really nothing to go off of but DNA matches. So that kind of sparked the interest for my dad to do DNA. It never was something he wanted to do. He had no interest in it. He didn't think that he would ever find him, and it would just be a waste of time and money. But with Edrin's success story, I think that kind of urged him to go into it with an open mind, and I'm so glad we did. So once Edrin left, we ordered our kit, and the kit came, and my dad spit in the little tube, and we shipped it back, and literally less than 4 weeks his results came back. It was so quick and so crazy about like how fast we got the results and how many results we actually got. So how we kind of put the pieces together was at the very top it showed close relatives, and it not only did it show Edrin, but it also showed this woman named Maggie, and we do not know any Maggies in our family, and so that was just really interesting. And so of course I'm just kind of a creepy girl. I was like a stalker. I tried to figure it all out. I went straight to Facebook and I was searching that name and the last name, trying to put the pieces together and see if the profile pictures match. And finally we just reached out to her and asked her questions, and she led us to John. And John is actually my biological grandfather who lives literally 35 minutes away from us. And so not only did doing DNA bring out Edrin and my Aunt Maggie and my grandfather John, but I also got a whole new extended family with John and his wife and his children. And I have a bunch of little cousins now, and it's so overwhelming, like with Thanksgiving being right around the corner. This year, Thanksgiving is going to be so different, and we get to go spend time with our family that we've never had a holiday with before. And even though my dad missed 46 years with his dad, it's so breathtaking about how that relationship can still develop even though time has passed, and how it's not necessarily about the time, it's about the effort. So if you are ever wondering or questioning if you should do your DNA, I totally recommend it. It's just a crazy emotional journey, but it's a great one, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do DNA and to have it show the results that it did for our family and bring such closure and joy and ultimately new family members. So I just wanted to share our little story and just kind of be like raw with you guys, because this is a big part of my life, and this is a very new part of my life. This is something that has happened literally within the last 6 months, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I have more people to love and more people to call my family, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of them. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.